Alright, mass and volume conversions. The idea here is to get toward understanding density, so we need to understand mass and volume because density is mass divided by volume. So I intend to spend most of this video on volume because that's something that we haven't talked much about, and not so much on mass because converting mass units is something we've already done. So just as kind of a quick little review, like if you said you've got 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds, and you've got someone like me who right now probably weighs something like 198 pounds, how do you switch that to kilograms? Well, this goes way back to the beginning of the year. You put it over 1 just to remember that it's on top. You want to get rid of pounds, it's on top, so you're going to put it on the bottom, and we wanted kilograms. So 1 kilogram, that comes from right here, is 2.2 pounds. That comes from right there. And so what math do you have to do? 198 times 1 is 198. 1 times 2.2 is 2.2. And when you divide that, what do you get? I don't know really if it's actually that important right here, but I might as well do it. So let's see here. 198 divided by 2.2, you get 90. So I am about 90 what? I'm not sure what units. Well, let's take a look. What do we have here? We've got pounds on top and bottom, so they cancel out, and what's left is kilograms. So that must be what I'm in. So it's 90 kilograms. Okay, so that's enough about mass conversions. If you want to know more about that, you could review the old videos and so on and so forth. Volume is really what I want to talk about. So how do you get volume? Well, let's start with simple. Let's start with length. If you've got a line, let's say it's 1 meter. What if you drew that into a cube, a box sitting flat on a floor that was 1 meter by 1 meter? Well, that means this surface here, that area, is, oops, I got rid of my M. That area is 1 meter squared. Okay, so that is not a volume, that is an area. Well, I'm on my way toward volume. So what if I took this box and I did this to it? I made it go up like this, and then I went, okay, so now it looks like some kind of a fancy schmancy 3D box thing here. So it's 1 meter across, 1 meter front to back, and 1 meter up and down. Well, how big is this thing? What is the volume of this thing? How much stuff could it hold in here? The answer is it could hold 1 cubic meters worth. How do you get that? Well, volume is length times width times height. And so in this case, we're multiplying 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. And we get 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. Meter times meters times meters is cubic meters. Okay, so this is a volume unit. Not a big deal, right? You've seen this before. At least I hope you have. So this is 1 cubic meter. How many cubic feet would that be? Well, that's something I can figure out. If I know that 1 meter is 3.28 feet, then that means this box, instead of measuring 1 meter on a side, you could say that each of those sides is 3.28 feet. So the volume of this box would be 3.28 times 3.28 times 3.28. And if I open up my calculator and I do that, I go 3.28, and I hit this cubed button here, boom, I get 35 point, let's call it 3. Okay, so I get 35.3 cubic feet. Okay, so where do you hear things like cubic feet? I don't know, the space in a car. This is how our car has this much space. It's got 100 cubic feet of cargo space. Or maybe this freezer has 17 cubic feet of space, and so on. That's where you hear these sorts of things. Just to show you one more thing, let me clear all this stuff out. Okay, I found this image. I just went onto Google and I typed in cubic foot or yard or something, and I got this picture, and I thought it was kind of nifty. So I figured I'd show you. What this is this is a box that measures, let's see here, it measures 1 yard, or 1, 2, 3 feet by 3 feet or 1 yard, top to bottom, front to back, and side to side. So this is 1 cubic yard. And how many cubic feet are in there? Well, if each yard is 1 foot, that's 3 times 3 times 3. 3 cubed is 27. So 1 cubic yard is 27 cubic feet. Maybe you've heard of people saying, oh, that dump truck had 9 yards of sand in it when I poured my cement floor or something like that. Anyway, I just thought this picture was really cool, so I had to throw it in this video. Bye.